There aren't very many people who couldn't use my help. I really don't know anybody who, who has no use for what I do. I've always had an interest in clothes. So when I was in college, I saw a guy that had made his own clothes. And he was actually on a TV program To Tell the Truth. And everybody was supposed to guess which one of the three guys on the set had made the clothes for the other two. And it never occurred to me that a guy would make his own clothes. I thought it was a great idea. I just thought, well, whatever it is that I want to be able to make it myself. So that's how I learned. Most people probably have a few items in their closet that they would wear more frequently if they had a little bit of adjustment or repair. What's the point in throwing up something that doesn't fit away and then just going out and buying something else that doesn't fit? I mean, hey, we're human beings. We're not all the same size. And to think that we can go in the store and everything in there is going to fit us is absurd. The fashion of fit is far more important to my job than what colored tie goes with what colored shirt. That's not really, yeah, I have my own opinions, but that's not what I offer to my customers. You have to be able to have an eye for the work. You have to know what looks good. If you don't know what looks good, then that becomes your self-editing. It is my aim to make clothing look as good or better than it did when I walked in the door. Yeah, it just needs to look as good when it leaves as when it came. And if you can't tell the difference, then obviously this is not a good trade for you to be in. So occasionally people ask for something that they have an idea that really is not based in reality or something like that. Or they want something done. They don't have a realistic sense of what their clothing can do for them. Oh, the kid brought in a coat that was, the problem was it was expensive. He'd paid a lot of money for it. It was a different cut. I mentioned Mad Men a moment ago. We were wearing our clothes much closer, narrower, tighter than we have in a very long time. And this coat that he brought to me was never going to fit him that way. And it took me about a half hour to convince him that I wasn't going to do it. And it wasn't that I was unwilling to do it, that it wasn't possible. Usually I'm able to come to satisfy the customer. Normally I do. It's not common that the customer is dissatisfied, but it happens. You're dealing with people, and people are fickle, and sometimes they want what you can't provide. So there are people who are going to be unhappy from time to time, but the huge majority of people are satisfied with the work that I do. So it's nice. My name is Dan Morgan. I'm a tailor.